Yeah. Uh, this is uncomfortable for me because I have literally not uploaded in months, and because I just feel uncomfortable recording. So then you probably ask, why the fuck are you even trying if you don't want to record yourself? I don't know. Um, I just struggle at getting my points across in videos because I always like start wandering off, or things I say I regret saying, or I feel like it's not well said enough, or I don't have time to say it because I have storage restrictions on my phone right now. And I deleted a lot of stuff and it just is full. So even with an SD card anyway, I just I've tried many times throughout the months that I was, living life and doing whatever, and I had many times that I wanted to make a video and I just never came to it because I just felt like not right. So I deleted every time that I recorded something for 20 minutes of ranting, and never kept any of it. So I know a lot happened, and there's a lot of things people are wondering about my life and my transition and whatever, that as far as people know, of my awkward, weird videos, there's some of it I've left on YouTube because I don't know, I just shouldn't have done that. I mean, I hate putting myself out on the internet, actually. I have put myself on websites I should actually, like, delete an accounts of. I know it's not, like, weird sites, maybe a few of them, actually. Just mainly dating sites, some social media accounts, things like that, that I just want to deactivate and get rid of because I just am not active there, and but yeah, so this video is not about that. This video is about, what the title says, about non-binary people. Um, I just want to make topic videos about things I want to talk about because I wanted to talk about these things for a long time and I still have not come to it because, again, I felt like it wasn't justified to talk about it. I'm not non-binary, but I know non-binary people, as in could be anyone that I met throughout life that started as FTM and now is non-binary. Some people online, indirectly, on social media. Some people I have met on, like, events. Um, it's never really just gender non-conforming. It's usually non-binary now, and there's a lot of questions about it now. Again, it's not fully my place to talk about non-binary people in a way, but I can tell you that you're not allowed to invalidate these people either, because they are people. That's basically what their goal is. Thing is, everyone is a person. Everybody's just people. But at the end of the day, when we undress ourselves, or we start, like, sleeping with someone, or we start, like, swimming, or we start, like, being in smaller clothes, our bodies show, like, the body hair, the muscle mass, the fats, the skin scars, the hips, the genitals, like, and that's when people know, or assume what's going on, or try to, or start wondering what's going on, and gender is one of them, because yes, we are brought to this planet with two sexes originally, which is male and female, for reproduction. And as we went on in life, we realized that, hey, we could base our lives on that. And then as we went on even further throughout revolution, we thought, let's just spice it up and add some more non-conforming things, because we just realized that being just strictly born to reproduce was just a waste of time. Like, we're not based anymore on pure survival. We have options, we have different perceptions, we have different things to do now, or we can do different things now aside of just having sex with the opposite sex, basically. So being just a female or male, it's definitely functional because that's how we are, but the thing is, that's not the only thing anymore. And I believe, and because it's just my idea, but I never believed there was just female or male. Like, I mean, it's mainly plants, but there are hermaphrodites out there, physically mainly. But some also are mentally like that because they perform as both and they live as both. But you have that, and you also have people who want to be nothing because they are not based on sexual reproduction at all, which means their genitals or their secondary sex characteristics, because they do develop to be ready for reproduction. Basically, it's as disgusting as it sounds, but the penis and the chest area for females, I don't want to, because I get dysphoria, but it's like, it is there for like taking care of a child and making a child. It's just what it is. It's there for a reason. And that's why non-binary people don't like it, because they know that they have their body is based on that. And that's basically what I believe it is, because you can be just a person when you're a woman and a man, but physically you have the leftovers of what nature gave you, and you can live like that, sure. But we know as humans that sometimes we suffer too much to live with the pain that we have to deal with. That's why we give ourselves more options to deal with the problem that we have. That's why they have cosmetic surgeries. That's why they have hormones for us, for trans people. That's why they have therapy. That's why they have different types of therapy. Even it's just not just even talking. It can be like creative therapy, like you make art, or it could be working with animals, or it could be working with children. See what I mean? It's like there's different things out there. It's not just one thing, and that has to be it. It's that's just black and white thinking that I think that some of the right-wing community is trying to fish for. My phone is shaking at some moment, but it's like, just stop doing that. You're literally not helping this situation. You're literally limiting your own freedom by just telling yourself that, yeah, but you can be just gender non-conforming, right? Just be a female with male clothes and baggy clothes. You can bind, that's enough. Thing is, these non-binary people see their bodies daily. They know how they look like. They know what they are, what life they lead. They know the things they like, dislike, and I think most of them, if we put some trust in these people, at least some of them, because yes, I do admit that there is the extreme communities, or the extreme few people in the trans community right now that are actually going too far, and they're with all the rainbows and being as much alien as possible. But the majority, especially just the trans community as a whole, just wants to live a normal life. Yes, being non-binary is part of that, because these people just don't want to be viewed as either or whatever, and they just want to walk on the street, and people sometimes be like, yeah, are you a boy or a girl? But that's the thing. We're so used to seeing either that of course these people are going to ask these annoying questions, but when these people say that they are non-binary, just respect it. That's all I'm saying, just respect it. At the end of the day, it's their life. If they regret it later on, that's their problem. If they're adults and they're consenting, then it's their problem, like, or their thing to deal with. And if they're happy with whatever they do, like us trans people would be with whatever we do, then I guess that's good. I mean, I am not here to judge why you should transition. I'm not here to judge how you should transition. I'm not here to judge how you should live. I'm trying to not to do that, at least anyway. Like, that's all I really can say, is just let non-binary people do their thing. Like, I'm not non-binary, but I can imagine, and from my perspective, if I was, I would not want to have anything to do with secondary sex characteristics, actually. And like us, FTMs and FTFs, some people could deal with a little bit of that, maybe. Some could deal with some facial hair, some could deal with some more body hair or more muscle mass, because at the end of the day, there are varieties in people still. Like, there are bigger people, smaller people, taller people, hairier, females, bald men, people with like sometimes even 4 arms. Of course, they are deformities, but it exists, okay? And it's weird, I know, but it's only weird because you don't see it often. That's the only reason why we're afraid of it. We don't see it often, and we don't know what it is, because we aren't like them, right? We don't live like them. I've seen people with very bad injuries, like they lost an arm, and as a child, I was afraid of these people, because I was like, what happened to their arm? But they're just people. And most of us, again, just want to live a fucking normal life. And the few people that are acting annoying and weird, and they start fetishizing things in weird ways and whatever, you know what community, like, yeah, they want to be part of us. And honestly, I can't do anything about it. Like, it's sad, it's annoying. Like, these people are like being hurt, and they like you, because you people fear, like, because of that. Like, even me, I think because of these weirdos, as we call them, that prisons are now unlivable, and that hospitals are weird, and the restrooms are weird now, and like everybody's just walking in and doing whatever they want. Like, maybe I should make another video about how like people are, they perceiving like, for instance, male to female people as predators because they're like originally born male and they go to female patrons, and this is one of the reasons why we are afraid of all these things. Anyway, I'm gonna have to end it here. Just respect non-binary people, that's all I'm asking. Like, and if you really can't deal with that, then distance yourself from it. Just distance yourself. It's no use to like start like making hundreds videos on it, or start like yelling at these people or bullying them or attacking them, because it's just disrespectful as a human being to do any of that anyway.